Some time ago, I reported to you that I heard that some ATF agents, or border agents, I should say, were one was killed on engaging some Mexican hoodlums in a firefight. The person killed apparently had a gun that shot rubber non-lethal projectiles, and this came out in Fox News, and people said, well, we had also guys there with real guns that could fire back. Well, it turns out that the guns used to kill this officer were sold to the Mexican drug dealers by the ATF. And somehow the ATF hoped by selling these AK-47s and some pretty heavy-duty stuff to the drug dealers, that somehow this would lead up to the higher echelon and get to people they normally couldn't get to. Well, as it turned out, these guns are now gone. They're infiltrated into the Mexican Armada, a drug cartel, and they're killing people both in Mexico and the United States. Now there is a senator, Charles Grassley, Grassley of Iowa. His fax number is 202-224-6020 or 515-288-5097. I saw him on YouTube testifying about this and asking why the Attorney General really is not forthwith on information regarding what the hell happened here. Of course, this is typical with our Attorney General. He has to be the worst one we ever had. But in any event, he's trying to find out who knew what and when about this brainstorm to sell these guns to people who are bad guys. But then again, why should we be surprised when we're basically helping Al-Qaeda linked troops fighting Gaddafi? I mean, don't you think that these weapons that they will get will be used against U.S. troops and Israel? But apparently that doesn't really matter to anybody. Apparently Obama is on this self-destructive crusade to destroy the United States economically, militarily, and jeopardize Israel, which, like them or not, are basically attached to us, and which is going to mean that we're going to have more people dying to defend Israel. And whether you like that or not, that's what's going to happen if push comes to shove. So what does Obama do? He basically helps push Mubarak out of office in Israel, and now we have the Brotherhood of Muslims whose pledge is to take out Israel and ultimately take out all Christians. And Obama made that happen. And then, of course, he's pushing to knock out Gaddafi, who's been pretty benign recently. So all this has to make you wonder what the hell's going on. But in the meantime, when I did this YouTube previously about this border guy, officer, killed while armed with non-lethal rubber bullets or whatever he had, people kind of discounted that, but now we know that he was killed by guns, which the ATF sold the bad guys. Now I want to know, who do the victims of these killings and injuries from guns, which the ATF sold these people, who do they sue? I mean, if the ATF made a decision to sell these guns to basically outlaws, criminals, murderers, and now people are dying. So are you telling me that the ATF is absolved of any legal liability on this? They should be sued. They had a bad plan. It didn't work, and now they have to pay. They should pay, pay, pay. And the question is, who's going to come forth and represent these injured people and the families of the murdered people on both sides of the border by guns that were sold by the ATF to these people. Anyhow, just food for thought. That's about it for today's rant. You realize, of course, that we are doomed, that there's no way the United States can recover economically from what the hell's going on here. It is so far gone, and there's nothing that Obama has done to make it better. Everything he has done, everything, has weakened us economically. I mean, can you understand this? And his solution is to do more of the same. He is basically trying to get the EPA to make it impossible to operate as a business and to make it so economically unrealistic that we can't compete with China. Meanwhile, China is belching out all kinds of pollutants, and no one's saying a thing. Name one, name any environmental group who's saying let's ban Chinese goods coming here because they represent a lot of pollution. We have Girl Scouts condemning the Girl Scout cookie manufacturer because they're killing palm trees or something to get palm tree oil for these cookies or whatever. But no one's, condemning China for doing anything. Very interesting. So, anyhow, whoever masterminded this big plan with the ATF to sell guns to the bad guys, you should be ashamed of yourself. Hopefully we'll find out who you are, and hopefully you'll be held accountable for your actions, and it might be involuntary manslaughter. Whatever it is, you have to pay. Okay? Thank you.